Well, I'm not sure where it goes, but it goes somewhere, right?
Well, hello again, and welcome back to the Bikepacking Dad's YouTube channel. I'm in the house. I've got a cup of tea on the go. Don't know if you can see it. Cup of tea on the go. And I'm going to do a little review for a bag I've got down here. It's from Craft Cadence. Somebody from Craft Cadence got in touch with me via email and asked if I would like to try one of their commuting backpacks for the Scottish weather. Of course, I said yes, riding my bike to work in all sorts of weather in Scotland. Rain in the summer because it's Scotland. Yeah, it was a no-brainer. So they sent it through. I picked the 21 litre version. It says between 21 and 23 litre versions, but I picked that one because I think the design is a lot nicer. There is a 30 litre version, but it looks a bit square and a bit bulky, and it's not really for me. So I've gone for the leaner version. In hindsight, for practicality, should have asked for the 30 litre version, just with the amount I carry to work. But without further ado, let's get the bag up and have a quick look. Get my cup of tea out the way. So here we have it, and I think it's a really nice looking thing. And I said I would be honest with all my product reviews, and I'll only do reviews on gear I've actually used. And I will be honest, just because I was sent this for free, I'm not going to say all completely nice things about it, but without giving too many spoilers away, it's a pretty solid little bag. The design's nice. I like the Craft Cadence logo, a little bit of reflective material here, and they've got their name down there. I'll just hold it up just in case you can't see that on the camera. And then we've got a multitude of basically really sturdy, like hook fastening points, like little loops, which is for the fastening strap. Obviously, you can lengthen it depending on how much you've got in or how little you've got in. Then you just pull it tight. Yeah, lovely, right? But let's get into the features of the bag first of all, okay? 21 litre version. Like I say, for me, I managed to get a pair of trousers, a t-shirt, fresh pair of underwear and socks into the bottom. I then get my lunchbox in the middle, and on the top I managed to get my Rab jacket. It's kind of a stuffed jacket, so I can really force it into all the nooks and crannies. It does have a sleeve inside, which I do use. I could probably get away without it if I just left certain things at work, but it's nice to have, an extra notebook and some pens, just depending on what's going to happen in the day. So I do have that in there. We're going to get that sleeve out and have a look, because it's quite clever how it all attaches inside. And it's got two side pockets. Completely waterproof. Let me take this off here. Roll top closure, as you can see. Nice and easy. It's really malleable. You get some roll top closures that have like big seams of plastic across here. I hope that's not too high. Big seams of plastic across here, and it's really quite sturdy. But this one's nice and malleable, so you can really, bend it, fold it down, get it as tight as you want. The more rolls, the better, I guess. The more waterproofing. But yeah, when it's all rolled up, I think it looks quite nice. Two side pockets. The only downside, and it's purely because of how much I put in the main bit, I struggle to get a lot in the side pockets. I wear glasses, well, I wear contact lenses, but I take my glasses to work just in case. It's hard to get a glasses case in there if the middle section is completely full. But hey, it is what it is. That's an issue for me to deal with. If you do carry a lot, I'd recommend the 30 litre version. I've not tried it myself, but based on the practicality and functionality of this bag, I don't see you having any issues with it. But yeah, I'm going to turn it around quickly because my favourite feature is on the back, which sounds a bit weird, but if you do commute by bike, you'll have turned up at work with a sweaty back before. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. There's loads of bags out there. I used to have, well, I've still got, but it's a bit worse for wear, an Osprey backpack, and they speak about the vent channeling down the back and things like that. But if you get a look at this here, let me try and fold these out the way. These pads here are really quite thick. I want to say half an inch, 3/4 of an inch thick. They're quite firm, but not uncomfortable. It's like a firm foam. But what it does do is these channels here, it really does keep the bag off your back so that there is an airflow through there, so your back's not getting sweaty and things like that. So really nice little feature. Something simple that a lot of bags try to do, but haven't done very effectively, but this one does it really well. So well done, Craft Cadence. The straps, one for the waist and one for around the top around your chest. And they've got these little elastic bungee bits here. So without that, you would have this bit flapping around in the wind and things like that. But the bungee cord, you pull it tight, keeps everything nice and snug. It's worth noting the plastic clips themselves. They're pretty strong. They feel sturdy. They click in well. No great issues. You can pull them fairly tight. I've not had any problems with them really. We'll get a look at the one on the top. I like the one on the top. It's actually, I don't know who did it first, to be honest, but I'll say they've borrowed an idea from an Osprey bag because it's got a little whistle built in on the red bit. I've actually not tried it, so this could be embarrassing, but let's give it a go. I hope that wasn't too loud, but it works. A little emergency whistle attached there. And again, clicks nice. You can pull it tight, and it has another bungee thing, so you can strap this bit away. So yeah, very nice. A couple of little hooks should you need to attach anything else. I'm not sure what you would put there really. I've never had use for them, but reflective bits as well. Yeah. No, I like it. It's a really nice looking bag. It's practical, but the best feature about the back is these pads. No sweaty back. Okay. We'll turn it around. The actual roll top, like I've explained, yeah, really good. Nice and malleable. You can roll it down quite well. And the hook. Loads of loops here. You can attach a multitude of things. Bike locks, shoes. I've done a few pairs of shoes. I'll actually put a little clip of a video in. But yeah, unhook that. Like I say, this bit here, really malleable. You can squash it right down. Get as many rolls as you want on, or as few as you want. I don't know why you would do few though. Yeah, and inside, I don't know if I'm going to show you inside too much, to be honest, but it's a fairly narrow looking bag. You see if I hold it open and hold it down the way, it's fairly narrow. In the bottom you'll see a little microfiber towel and a spare pair of socks if you've got good vision. But yeah, it's sleek. It's made for riding your bike, right? But let's get this wallet out. It's attached via Velcro. Simple. Strong Velcro, I should add. Top and bottom. Stand by. Okay, there we go. Now, if you don't need this, take it out because it's going to free up, quite a decent chunk of room in the back of the bag. However, if you do need it, let's break it down a little bit, okay? You've got the big pocket here, easy for notepads, laptops of a certain size. And then you've got the zip pocket. Again, more paperwork, things like that, anything you could, well, you know what? It's clearly made for A4 size paperwork, but anything you need to go in there, fine. Another one here, I've got some spare pens in at the moment, and a couple of little pockets at the front. I've got some waterproof bags, I've got some emergency medicine, some ibuprofen and things like that, and a couple of spare pens that just go in these little holders here. My favourite bit, this. Simple. If you've got a bag full of stuff and you don't want to carry your keys in your pocket because you're wearing a cycling jersey and the bag's going to be sitting against the keys and things like that, easy to put on, easy to find when you've got a full bag. You can just reach your hand down the side, feel for the little tassel and pull your keys out. So yeah, simple stuff that a lot of bags have done, but done really well. Really not, these aren't insignificantly sized. These are a good size and the Velcro is strong. So yeah, not sure about the handle, but I get it. I don't think you could pull it out via the handle, but should you need to take this out and, take it elsewhere, or say you take it out of your bag once you get to work and you take it to your desk, you can carry it like this, I guess. I don't know if I would. But yeah, nice. I'll slot that back in just now. And it's quite good. You can drop it to the bottom. You don't have to marry it up, if that makes sense. You don't have to go hunting around inside for the Velcro strips. You just put it straight to the bottom and the Velcro strips line up perfectly. So yeah, nice. Okay, let's roll this back up, put it back together, give you my final thoughts on it. Because, like I say, only honest reviews. Just because it was a freebie doesn't mean I'm going to say all nice things about it. But it's hard not to say nice things about it, if I'm being honest. Completely waterproof. The material feels really hard wearing and rugged should you kind of get it battered and bruised, or say your commute is over lots of gravel, mud, things like that. The loops are really strong. I've had my boots on here. Another beautiful Scottish morning. However, I had a problem. I had stupidly worn my work boots home from work. There's no room in my bag for a pair of boots that size. So, I had to come up with a solution, didn't I? So, they're not sitting quite as I attached them, but the loops on this Craft Cadence bag are pretty strong. You get a look? Working a treat. Those boots, they're not light. I cable tied them on good and proper. and they didn't move. So really strong at the front, really strong zips here, and the little kind of waterproof case in there just to go over the front of the zip for any water beading off. Yeah, I like the logo. The bag's rugged, it's waterproof. I think it looks pretty cool. I love the back panel. I really do, honestly. It's definitely its best feature. No one wants to turn up at work with a sweaty back, and this really helps that, and it's comfortable. Lots of straps to keep it snug to your body as you're riding along. The roll top works well. You can obviously ratchet it as tight as you want, and I like all the little bungee cords to try and keep all the straps from flapping around in the wind, just in case you're going for that cheeky KOM on the way to work. But yeah, lovely little bag. But let's get into the price, right? The bag there, 21 to 23 litres, retailing at £94.99, which sounds a lot of money for a bag, but you know, if you're using it every day to go to work, it's a pretty solid price, especially for the kind of abuse you can give it. All kinds of weather, all kinds of stuff flicking up off the back tyre. It's going to keep all your belongings safe, dry. You're going to get to work and have everything you need inside. So yeah, 95 quid. Now I've used it, if that were to go, something were to go wrong with that, hopefully not, I'd buy another one because it's a really solid kit. Treat yourself. Buy cheap, buy twice, right? You could buy any backpack and ride it to work. Does it keep the water out? That's the first question, right? Depending where you live. Is it hard wearing? Has it got the kind of space inside you need and the functionality of the pouch, the removable pouch, things like that? Does it have all of these loops on? Should you need to attach anything else? Is it a roll top closure to make it waterproof, or are you just relying on zips? Yeah, there's lots of things to think about. Good bit of kit, £95. I'll put links in the description, and hopefully the folk at Craft Cadence will share this around just in case you were thinking about getting a new bag, because it's nice to have a review from someone who's actually used it out in the real world. There's lots of reviews out there of people just talking about things they've not used, or just, you know, generic reviews based upon stuff they've read. So that is real world review right there from me going to work on my bike. Right, I'm going to clear off, but thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, pop them down below, and if I can't answer them, I'll fire them over to people at Craft Cadence who most definitely will be able to answer them. For now, I'm going to finish my cup of tea. It's got a bit of honey in, a little bit of a sore throat. But yeah, have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.